It's MC Boxing here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Deontay Wilder here is in this article. It said that Joshua's damaged his name in the US, and he says, "I'll KO Tyson Fury in the mid rounds." WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder is not even worried about a unification between with IBF champion, IBO, WBA, WBO champion Anthony Joshua. We all know Joshua faces Povetkin September 22nd in Wembley, I believe, and Tyson Fury as well. Will be fighting Saturday night in Belfast. We're expecting Deontay Wilder to be ringside, and Wilder here said that that these guys have lied so much about so much stuff. It's crazy. Obviously, he's referring to Anthony Joshua. They also said that Joshua signed the contract when Joshua's promoter sent the form. Joshua's name was not signed on the contract. It was Eddie Hearn's name signed on the contract. You know, man, at this point, we're done with the situation. We're satisfied at where we're at. All our focus is on Tyson Fury right now. We're not thinking about Joshua no more. He damaged his name in America, and the people are waking up over there in the UK too. Everyone knows who tried to make the fight, who really wanted the fight. A blind man could see the situation with this, and we're done with it. My main focus is on Tyson Fury. And when it comes to Fury, Wilder expects a tough contest, but he also expects to stop Fury by the midway point. I really see this Fury fight going to the mid-rounds. I don't see it going the distance. It's definitely going to be a knockout. That's what I do. I think it's going to be a great fight. He's going to come in shape. He's still the undefeated lineal champion, and we're treating him like that. I'm taking him very seriously. I'm taking my camp very seriously. So those are the words of Deontay Wilder. Now, I'm just going to go over a couple of things that he said. Now, here where he said that Joshua obviously said that they were going to send a signed contract. Yeah, I would have to really focus on this, because I do remember that Joshua did say, I think it was Joshua Hearn, kind of hard to remember now, that they were going to send a signed contract with Joshua's signature on it. Now, my understanding is that when it comes to a fight, there is the promotional part of agreements, and there is the bout agreement. The bout agreement is what the fighters actually sign, but the promotional agreement, that's the part that's based on both fighters agreeing to get into a fight. It's usually signed by the promoters. Now, that once that's signed, then all the promotional work can start, and then the bout agreement, I believe, sometimes contains stuff like who's coming in first, what kind of gloves they're wearing, what kind of pads will be on the ring stuff, and all that kind of jazz. But I believe in terms of when it comes to fight agreement, I believe that's usually signed by the promoters. Now, I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that that's what that is. Now, here, obviously, Eddie did say that the fight was going to have Anthony Joshua's signature on it. Now, I don't understand why he would have said that, even when he knows that it was going to be his signature on it. But that's still besides the point, because Hearn's signature is on it, which means they're a team. It's not like Hearn is a different. This is representing a different entity from Joshua. They're the one team, so it still has the signature on it. Does he have a signature requiring Deontay Wilder's signature, or does he have a place requiring Shelly Finkel's signature? That's what we don't understand here. But that's by the way. He says that Joshua's damaged his name in America. Now, I would have to take a back with this, because Joshua is going to be fighting the number 3 ranked heavyweight, or number 4 in Alexander Povetkin, according to the Ring magazine. So he's still fighting one Povetkin, who is an Olympic champion, has probably, if not the best resume in the heavyweight division. That's Povetkin, and he's been in there with great fights, has a huge pedigree. Obviously, he's been popped for drugs just the one time, but so has Deontay Wilder's opponent, Luis Ortiz, who has been popped twice. So I mean, I would understand this comment of him damaging his name if Wilder, I mean, if Joshua was going on to fight maybe someone like a Gerald Washington or Chris Arreola or Otto Spoka or Jon Dupa or something like that. But he's fighting former Olympic champion in Povetkin. So I don't really understand that comment there. Yeah, so and it goes on here about saying he would knock out Fury in the mid rounds. Now, Deontay Wilder's been in there with the likes of Washington, Spilka, Duopa, Steven, or Ariola, and lately Ortiz. Now, if you're taking probably the best, those people that gave him the most problems, Eric Molina as well. Eric Molina. We saw in the Eric Molina fight how much trouble Molina was able to bring just by sticking out the jab. Now, I don't understand. We're going to say Tyson Fury is far, way better. Miles. It's not even, it cannot even be compared. You know, the gap in quality between Molina and Fury. And so for Wilder to say he would knock him out in the mid rounds, I think that's a bit hopeful because I don't see that happening. If if this fight was to get signed, then I'll do a little bit of a breakdown in style and all that kind of stuff. But I don't really see him being able to knock him out. But then again, it's heavyweight boxing. Anything is possible. But one thing I would tell you though is that Wilder tends to go really low volume when he's against people that can box and people that have got a long range and a good hit. So yeah, that's left for us to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think Wilder is able to pull off his knockout? Do you think Joshua's damaged his name in the US? And do you think he's able to KO Fury in the mid rounds? Make sure you guys let me know in the comment section. It's MC Boxing. I'm out.